Hi! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Yaya. As you can see today, we are here on Neerich. This is my second ever island, and it is city core inspired. I had ordered a capture card right after restarting and getting this island up and going, and as it finally arrived, I can finally start truly recording gameplay and builds. So I have completed a handful of builds already on the island. Not that many, to be honest. There's still a lot of open space, but I did want to take you on a quick walk around tour just to show what I have completed thus far on the island and kind of maybe outline a couple things that I'm thinking about upcoming so that you guys can kind of know what different build videos will be coming out soon. So let's give you a quick look around and let's take a quick peek at the map first. So as you can see, there is not a whole lot of native path to be seen on the map. That's mostly just because I am using custom codes for the roads and had forgotten to put down native path underneath. But I'm hoping that with the grid structure I'm setting up, it will still make the island fairly easy to navigate, and that way you won't feel like you're getting lost. I do already have all of the villagers that I will be having on this island. On my first island, I had the full 10 villagers, but for Neerich, I decided to mix it up and limited it to 8. And this is going to be the final lineup, as I mentioned before. So let's walk through who we got here. We have Zucker, Pikoi, I'm hoping I'm saying her name correctly. We have Dora, Raymond, Fang, Leopold, Jux, and Marlowe. Really, to pick the villagers, I just went onto Wikipedia and, scrolled through all of the villagers and picked the ones that I felt had, just a fun city core vibe. And there was really no other logic to who I picked to have as residents here on the island. But earlier logging in, I did see that there is a campsite villager today, so I might take you guys along there though and see who is visiting. But with that done, let's go ahead and take a quick walk around. We're actually going to start here at the resident rep house and go right and head towards the airport. You might recognize this road code. It is from Collins Crossing. I just felt that it fit the island really, really well. And we don't have very far to go before we come to the airport. I do love that we have this cute little blue airport. I feel like it fits the island really, really well. And the airport and resident services are actually fairly close together. But coming out of the airport, we have this little river entrance with a one-way roundabout. Here on the island on Pinterest, I had seen a lot of fun kind of river walkways and river entrance ideas. And I just loved how they looked. They were just so cute. And so wanted to kind of incorporate an aspect of that here on Neerich. So you get this kind of cute, water feature right as you walk off the plane, and you arrive on Neerich. So, but with that being said, you don't have too far to walk to get to resident services. It is just here to the right. At least it's not like directly in front of the airport. I think that's the only kind of map that I knew I wanted to avoid. There are a couple of builds here that I have completed right directly behind resident services and here to the right. So off here, I like to imagine that Tom Nook and Isabella, when they come into work, they need a coffee in the morning or on their lunch break. They need, they want a quick pick-me-up. So I had found this adorable coffee truck or like kind of stand design on Pinterest. Again, I will definitely have a link to my Pinterest board and all of the codes you see here there, so you can find them yourself. But somebody coming out here, have a nice coffee on their break. I also imagine that near a city center, public transportation, at least in other parts of the world, is really, really good. I wish the US's was better, but right here, directly behind resident services, we have a subway stop, you know, a couple of maps to kind of see which train you're taking, snack and vending machines to grab a quick drink, and then if you go down these little stairs, then you come to the actual loading platform. You know, kind of sit and wait for this train here to arrive. I love this standee code with the train and the tunnel coming out. I feel like it just fits it perfectly. But I probably should not be standing on the tracks, so I thought that, you know, this would be a good way for folks to come down to the city center, visit it, and, you know, run their errands here in town. Then off to the right of resident services is a parking lot for, you know, those folks who have a car and were able to drive downtown here, the little mini downtown I call it, you know, to run their errands and do their shopping. So right off to the right of the parking lot, we have a little shopping center district that is currently in the works. I have both Nook's Crannies here. I kind of am imagining Nook's Cranny as a full service grocery store. Thus we have the shopping carts and baskets right here behind. So, you know, you can kind of get out of your car, pick up a cart, and then go shopping. And then a little farther over is Able Sisters, up a little incline, just to add some height difference. The plan is eventually here directly in front of Able Sisters to build a bus stop for folks taking other forms of public transportation. And then we've got another shop back here. It's currently under construction. And then tucked in here behind Able Sisters is actually a little delivery alley. This is in progress as well. This is kind of how I design my islands a lot of times. Is, you know, I'll kind of like roughly know where I want to put things, and at least like as I pick up items, I'll like put them in their spot to kind of, you know, as a reminder to myself, like, hey, this is where this is gonna be, so don't put something too close. And then behind the delivery alley, we do have a basketball court, because how can you have a city core island without a basketball court? I don't know how that would be possible. It feels like it shouldn't be allowed. So yeah, you need a basketball court. And also you have the ball, so you have to bounce it, because that's also the law. But that is all that I have completed over here on this side. If we go straight back, oh, hey, look, pause. Need to get that balloon. Must get the balloon. Yeah. So you can see I've stunted a bunch of trees here, just kind of in preparation. But let me see real quick. Ooh, steamer basket tent. Let's learn that. Okay, thank you. Thank you, balloon. All right. Continuing on, straight back, the plan is to leave the museum here at the back of the island. So this, I believe, will be its final spot. I might need to move it a little to the right or to the left, depending on how a couple of builds go, but this is the general area that it's going to be in. And then kind of come back forward and follow the road here. We come to a adorable little car wash. I had seen this idea on Pinterest and on Instagram and absolutely fell in love with this idea of having a car wash. It just felt like so much fun, and yeah, like what city doesn't have a car wash? So wanted that, definitely incorporate on the island. It's just too cute. I mean, honestly, right? Like, it's just so cute. Anyways, I also added a little ATM here because, you know, you gotta tip the guys. They do a good job cleaning your car. You need to tip a little extra. And I always forget to bring it. So when they have an ATM there, I love it. So we've got the car wash. We have another parking lot here because eventually I'm thinking I'm going to put a little shopping alley back here leading to the secret beach. That way the secret beach is still technically accessible, but not like fully usable. But I thought that that would be a fun idea for this area. And coming forward and over to the right, we have a townhouse area that is currently being put together and a highway overpass walkway. This is another idea that I had seen numerous times and just loved how folks had done it in slightly different ways. I was debating on redoing this build and making it this level too high of a passover, but I kind of like it this way, so we'll see if I leave it this way. But I just love how it looks like the cars are driving through the tunnel. Like, that's just too cute. It's just adorable. Like, I like what I like. So if it's basic. Anyways, but as I mentioned, let me get to the camera view so I can try to show you. Will it let me do it? There we go. You can kind of see. Essentially, I wanted this to be a townhouse neighborhood, you know, where a lot of the villagers live all together. So the majority of our villager houses are here in this little neighborhood. The only two who don't have their homes here are because I have plans to kind of give them like little job restaurants in different areas of the island and want to use their homes as their storefronts. But the majority of everybody's houses is here. Try to give everybody, you know, it's a townhouse block, so all the houses look the same, but I tried to give them each their own unique door wreath or door decoration. And that way, you know, you can kind of see the personality of the different villagers that way. But I just thought that this was like a cute little fun townhouse idea. You know, somebody's got their laundry drying out here. And then if you come over to the townhomes and actually go over to the left, you'll see that somebody, a couple of the neighbors are hosting a little barbecue cookout together here. So, you know, we've got the grill in the back. Whoever the grill master is a little hungry, so they've got some little snacks here to eat so they don't eat all the food that they're cooking. That would be me. You know, and then we've got some yummy little food that's already done and cooked and off the grill. Somebody dropped a bag of chips. They might have been scared by the doggo. Hi, doggo. But I just thought that this was like a little fun build because, you know, I'd imagine it'd be nice to kind of have, you know, a little cookout with my neighbors every once in a while. So, and then at the top of the townhouse, this was the very first build I did, and it was to make a city skyline overlook. So there we go. That's a better view. So, but as you can see, one of the reasons that I wanted to pick Citicore was I had seen so many different fun builds of different skyline views, and I just loved them so much. And that was really, this was the #1 build that I wanted to do for this island, and it was the very first one I did was to make this. I was very sad. After I built it, I realized I had not put down the custom codes on the grass, but that's okay. It's not, I feel like it's not too noticeable. But also if you kind of take a peek down, it's like you're really high up, and you know, there's like city in the distance, and then you can see the cars in the distance. I love those little pocket camp car figurines. I feel like they are perfect for this build of like making it seem even farther away. But it is actually a fairly large skyline. goes a good distance. But it was just so much fun to build. It was very complex of like putting things down in the right order and not getting stuck in places. So that was interesting. But all right, continuing on. We've gone over the townhome, so we're going to continue off here to the left. Zucker's house is here just to the left. My plan is eventually I would like for him to run a ramen shop and plan to kind of maybe have some like, I don't know, like little ramen eating sitting area out here, or directly in front of his house. I haven't quite decided, but that's what Zucker's job is going to be. And then here at the back left of the island, I was thinking, oh hey look, I found the money tree spot for the day. Hold on, gotta grab this really quick. Pause, here we are, and yeah, the back left of the island, as you can kind of see, I really liked the idea of having like a ruins or like a junkyard area, and I really didn't have any definite idea for what I wanted to do with the campsite. But I was thinking that I could maybe like tuck it back and hide it back here behind kind of, you know, maybe in like hide it behind like a little rubbish like dump area and just kind of hide it away from the rest of the island just because it doesn't really fit. Or imagine that, you know, somebody's run away from home and they're like hiding out in the dump yard, you know, because they don't want to go home. I don't know if it's going to stay here, but I think if anything, I'll probably just end up completely hiding it and making it inaccessible. But really quick, let's see who is here today though. Oh, hi. Oh, your name is Frank. Hi, Frank. Hattie, I'm just staking a claim for a bit, enjoying the camping life. Be seeing you around. Crushy? Crushy? That's a fun phrase. I like your coloring though. I feel like you'd be really fun for like a tropical island or something like that. Like, I like his color of green. It's very pretty. All right, Frank. See you later. I don't think you'll fit the city core vibes though. All right. So, but also directly in front of the kind of future rubbish dump area is the peninsula actually. And I thought it'd be such a fun idea if you kind of imagined it as, you know, they're building, you know, they're starting to build the road out, or like starting to, you know, build a brand new bridge where, you know, it could connect to another island and, you know, continue on to, you know, other places, and, you know, then they'd be, you know, a fully connected city, but, you know, they just got started. Like, they just decided to connect to the other islands, so they haven't even gotten to the point really of even starting to make a bridge. You know, they're just starting to, you know, build out that base there at the edge for the future. But I've seen a lot of fun different construction site builds on city core islands, and I didn't know what else to do with the peninsula, so that's kind of the idea for this build. But I think it's really cute. I think it'll fit in with the island theme very nicely. Then apart from that though, if you follow the road forward, we come back up to the front left corner and we have the resident red pass again. So we've just kind of gone in a circle. There is one additional villager house directly to the front left of me. That is Marlowe's home, but I actually am not going to show it on this video just because I actually did record me decorating and building his neighbor his little yard and everything, and don't want to give away that build video quite yet, but watch for that to be posted pretty soon. But yeah, so just wanted to say hi, welcome to Neerich. I hope you enjoyed this little quick walk around to kind of see what we've done thus far, and follow along if you'd like to see us as we build more out here on Neerich. And would love your guys' ideas for any of the big open spots. I've got a couple of build ideas, but there's still a couple of spots where I'm not quite certain what I want to do yet, so any input would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, thank you so much for taking the time. I hope you have a lovely day, and until next time, bye-bye.